Hey, glad you're here. Yeah, me too. Tonight felt like a good night for something, I don't know, something simple. Yeah, totally. Nothing huge, just easy. Yeah. I was thinking about childhood stuff earlier. Really? Yeah. Just little memories mostly. That does feel like a good late night topic. It does. It's cozy. Yeah. And it's funny. When people say childhood memories, you think it's going to be some big thing. Right. But half of mine are just little details. Oh, same. Like a hallway light being on. Yeah. Or hearing dishes in the kitchen. Or your parents talking in another room and you can't really hear what they're saying. Yeah, that one. But somehow that was enough. It just felt okay. Safe, I guess. Yeah, safe. I remember that too. Being half awake, not really asleep yet, and hearing people still up. Exactly. There was something nice about knowing the house was still kind of active. Yeah. Like life was still going on a little bit. You didn't have to be part of it either. No. You were just there. Just there. Yeah. That was enough. I used to love being in the backseat of the car at night. Oh, man. Yeah. That's one of those really specific feelings. It really is. Street lights going by. You're tired. Maybe you're holding something you got that day. Or, yeah, like some toy or some little snack you wanted. Right. And the car's way too warm for some reason. Always too warm. Always. Windows a little foggy. Yes. Radio on low. Your parents talking in the front. And you're not saying anything. You're just listening. Yeah. I don't know. It was good. It was. Especially when the roads were quiet. Yeah. Everything felt slower. I think a lot of childhood was just being near things. Yeah. Not even big events. Just being near people. Near routines. Near sounds. That's true. You weren't trying to make anything out of it. Exactly. You were just in it. Yeah. Summer evenings are a big one for me. Same. Those long ones where it stayed light forever. Yeah. And then it finally cool off a little. And you could hear bikes somewhere, people outside, somebody calling somebody home. That sound really sticks with you. It does. And then the street lights would come on. Yep. That was the signal. Time to go in. Well, sort of. Right. There was always that one last minute. One more lap. One more anything. Yeah. It's weird how important that felt. But not in a stressful way. No, just really important because you were a kid. Yeah. Then you come back inside, and the house feels cooler. Exactly. That part I remember really clearly. Me too. That shift from outside to inside. Yeah. You're a little sweaty. Shoes kind of dusty. And then suddenly it's quiet. And the lights look softer somehow. They really did. I don't know why. I don't either. But they did. Then water. Tasted better. Oh, absolutely. Like way better. Best water you ever had was after being outside too long. From the kitchen sink. Yeah. Cold glass. Drinking too fast. Exactly. And maybe the TV's on somewhere. Or somebody's making tea. Yeah. Childhood had a lot of good background sounds.
It really did. That might be what I remember most, honestly. Sounds and light. Same. Not even full events. No. Just the feel of things. Yeah. The texture of it, I guess. That's a good word. Like cartoons in the morning.
Childhood had a lot of little rituals like that.
It did. Same store, same snack, same seat in the car, same routine.
Yeah. And rainy days, too.
Oh, rainy days were great.
The best. If you didn't have to go anywhere.
That's important.
Very important.
Staying inside on a rainy day as a kid felt pretty perfect. Pajamas way too long into the day. Watching the windows. Yeah, just watching the rain for no reason. I used to do that all the time.
Same. And if somebody was making something warm, that was it.
Yeah. Tea, toast, soup, anything. Toast on a rainy day felt weirdly special. It really did. Still does, honestly. Yeah. Toast is still doing good work. It is. Quietly. Quietly, yeah. I also remember how huge tiny bits of luck felt. Yeah, that's a good one. Finding money in your pocket. Huge. Teacher not showing up. Huge. Somebody bringing home dessert and you didn't know it was coming. That could make your whole day. Entire day. That scale was different back then. It really was. One small good thing and suddenly life was amazing. Yeah. Were plans changing in a good way? Right. Like you're not going straight home after all. There's an extra stop. Exactly. Store, drive, visiting somebody. Didn't matter. It all felt exciting. Just enough to make the day feel different. Yeah. Kids are very good at letting small things be big. That's true. I think adults miss that. Probably. Not childhood exactly, just that part of it. Yeah. Letting a small thing be enough. Exactly. That's a nice way to put it.
Thanks. I think that's why these memories feel so good now. Because they're small? Yeah. Small, but you really felt them. That's true. They weren't dramatic. Mostly just ordinary. Ordinary, but complete. Yeah. That. There are also things you don't realize are temporary. Yeah. The way a room looked. The sound something made. People you saw all the time. And then one day you just don't. Right. That part's weird. It is. Stuff disappears really quietly. Yeah. But it still stays with you. Somehow. In pieces. Yeah. In little pieces. I think that's why those memories come back at night. Probably. Everything's quieter. Yeah. Your brain stops being so useful. That's fair. During the day, you're moving through everything. At night, old stuff has room. Yeah, that makes sense. And childhood memories are already quiet memories, mostly. They don't come back like announcements. No, more like a feeling first, then an image, or a sound. Yeah. And all of a sudden you're back there for a second. Just for a second. Not in some huge emotional way either. No. Gently. Yeah. Gently. I like that they don't always come back as sadness. Me too.
Sometimes it's just nice to remember something.
Yeah.
Just nice. That's enough. It really is.
You don't even want to go back necessarily.
No.
You just feel lucky you had it.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Which is a good feeling.
Soft, but good.
Yeah. I'm thinking about falling asleep on the couch now. Oh, yeah.
And somebody telling you to get up and go to bed.
Right. Suddenly you're way sleepier than you were a minute ago.
Exactly. Like standing up is impossible now.
Yeah.
And walking to your room feels so far for some reason.
It really did.
Teeth half brushed. Eyes barely open.
House quiet. Lights low. Knowing the day was really over.
Yeah. Childhood had good endings to days.
It did.
Even normal days.
Maybe especially normal days.
Yeah. They felt more separate somehow.
That's true.
More defined, maybe? Yeah. More shape to them.
That's what I mean.
I get that.
Not better necessarily, just
Easier to feel where one day ended and
another began.
yeah. That's nice.
I like this topic.
Me too.
It's calm.
Yeah. No pressure to make it all deep.
Exactly.
Sometimes a memory can just be like shoes by the door and TV noise from another room.
And that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough. A lot of comfort lives in ordinary things.
It really does.
They just don't seem important until later.
Right.
And suddenly they are.
Quietly.
Quietly.
I think this is probably a good place to slow down.
Yeah. I think so too.
Just let it sit there a little. Yeah. Car rides and rainy windows and cartoons and all that. Summer evenings, kitchen lights, the sound of people still awake, falling asleep in the back seat, being told it's time to come inside. Yeah.
Those things really stay with you. They do. In a good way. In a good way.